Alright, hello everybody. It's another live stream. Yeah, we're gonna start with Tower of a Depressing Future, but I'm gonna do some other stuff in the stream as well. To be honest, Towers below soul crushing I don't practice, don't ask me why. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't, like, practice through an intense tower, but there is this part up here that, it was these two floors, since it's basically an outside, so, wanted to practice them. So, yeah, I'll wait a minute or two for some more people to join the stream. We're at 4 viewers right now. Yeah. Eight. Okay, I'll get started now. So if you want to come join where I am, I'm in the practice game, because I'm practicing these 2 floors, since there's no safety net on them. Alright, it does have the darkness, or it's supposed to. I don't know, I guess I don't have it on the practice, but it's fine. So, I have not played this tower since the last time I played this tower. Which, I mean, that's always true, isn't it? But, like, the last time I streamed this, which was, like, a month ago, I think. So, yeah, I'm probably out of practice. But I should be fine on most of the tower, except for this funny outside that's actually inside. Which doesn't mean it's an outside, but actually inside. Which is so sad. Lag spike. Because there's so many problems if I fall right now. Don't quite remember where my personal best was. I think it was there. Yeah, something went wrong with this balloon. I forget exactly what it was. I think it got, like, stuck on one of these platforms. But I'm supposed to do that, and then I have 13 seconds to go up here. And then do this, like, neon part. I think it seems like it might be possible without the increased walk speed. But, there we go. Then there's this part, which is also a speed section. Oh, there's a shoving platform. I need to not forget that, which I probably will. And, oh, wait, huh? Okay, it's fine that I'm falling so many times. That's the whole reason I'm here to practice this. My eyes. Yes, very bright. Okay, let me try that again. Oh, right. No. Okay. If anyone can remind me, like, in the live stream chat when I get here, watch out for the shoving platforms, that would be nice. No. I need to also not do that. Okay. So get the full 8 seconds, then run across. Nope. Okay. If I still have the walk speed, I guess I can still complete that. And I want to wait, here. Yeah, on that platform for the speed to run out. Part of the problem is I can't tell where I'm supposed to, like, where I'm landing, because everything blends into each other, because it's all neon. Probably just jump right about there, and then wait for that to move out of the way. Yeah. And if the walk speed runs out, which I'll actually just burn out the timer, since this will probably be easier, actually, without the increased walk speed. There we go. I played this tower, but I never beat it because it's ring 6. And also you say, okay, you will spam the chat with reminders about that shoving platform. Yes, I give everyone permission to spam that in the chat. Oh, wait, okay, so I do still need... Okay, the button activates that. Then I need to use this slightly... What? Huh? I think something went wrong. me try resetting. Well, I'm supposed to use that increased walk speed with the button pressed. Did it reset the button when I did that? No. Okay, so there we go. So I'm supposed to use that to get across here. Oh yeah, and then this part's like, okay, so did it just deactivate my walk speed? Or did it just run out? No, it deactivates it. Okay, so we need to be aware of that. Then there's this moving thing. I gotta wait for it to come over here. It's impossible to see because it's neon, but there's a door right there. Okay, I missed my ride. Why does it only stay here for like 1 nanosecond? Alright, go like this, which should make it possible to see. There we go. Then I will ride through the box. And that finishes the outside. So, okay. I would just like to run that again. Just play through it another time. Hopefully without falling at all. And then I will just take a look at what's after this, which I did last time I played this. I like practiced through it. It's not that hard. There are no soft locks or anything, I'm pretty sure. But I'd like to at least take a look at it again as a refresher. Then we'll go into the actual game. And hopefully I'll have a bit more success than I had last time. Specifically on that jump. There we go. Okay. And get up here in time. Then just wait for it to run out, and also give it a second for it to actually fully remove the lock speed. Okay, right. Watch out for the shoving platform. Same goes for right here. Wait for the time to run out. Jump across, go over here, press the button. I already pressed it, but pretend it wasn't there. So now it's pressed, and it broke for some reason. This future is going to be depressing. Yes. This tower's pretty cool sometimes, but after floor 6 it becomes really bad. I wonder why. Which one's floor 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. So after that floor, which would be this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of annoying. I mean, the sight readability of this part is like really bad. Like with it just randomly deactivating your walk speed for like no reason. Let me in. There we go. And also there's like a darkness effect, so you can't really see very well either, so that also doesn't help. Okay, there. Aside from resetting because the speed pad broke, which I hope shouldn't be a problem in the game, that is good work on those 2 floors. So, now I'll just quickly go through this. I don't know if I'll play through every jump, but it's probably a good idea too. Alright, yeah, this was a maze, and you have 1,000 seconds, which is about 17 minutes, to complete it. But it would be a good idea to, like, so that I don't have to sit around healing and waste a bunch of time, both here and just because I don't want to. I'd like to figure out the route. Yeah, it was that. I kind of remembered that from last time. Let me just do that again. I need to go this way. And through that semi-transparent wall, around here, no, through here, actually, and do this semi-transparent wall. And I can actually do that, like, without using all my health, only about half of it. Let me do that one more time. So, this way, through the semi-transparent wall, through here, through the other semi-transparent wall. There we go. If I run out of time on the jump pad, I could still make it, I think. It would just be really annoying, because jumping lower, I'll take more damage more quickly and have to heal more. So yeah, let's hope I don't have to deal with that, but I should be good. All right, a maze. That's a single path, so that's really easy. Last floor. As in, you're about to reach the last floor. And I don't think this is a soft lock, actually. I think you can just... Yeah, you can jump up there. Okay, so that floor is pretty easy, so long as I remember, reasonably at least, the path for that thing. Oh yeah, but then there's this. I believe what this works is, if they have the little, like, semi-transparent block on them, that means you can jump on them. It's kind of hard to see. Like, some of these are can't collide false. Such as this one. Yeah. I could just, like, memorize which ones to jump on. Or maybe just, like, complete it and then, like, rewatch in the stream. But that's no fun. I'm going to do it how it's supposed to be done. Which is just looking around. I'm trying to get over there, by the way. I believe the route goes something like that, though. Where's the next one? I see one over there. I think I can jump to it. Can I? No, that seems too far. Yeah, no, I can't jump to that. Oh, I can jump to here and then to here, though. Then I see another one. Where's the next one? Oh, over here. It's kind of far away. I think I can make that, though. Yeah. Jump over here. And there's another block I can jump on. There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. And there's one... Why is that one so far away? Oh, can I? Oh, I can jump there. Okay. Let me do that one more time. Okay. Hold on. There we go. So this way, this way. There's a lot more at the start, so you can jump on, like, most of them. And again, this part is also not a soft lock. You can just get back up there. But it might involve healing on the way, which I don't want to have to deal with. So how about I don't fall? So I can jump there. I can jump there. I can jump there. Where's the next one? For gore. Which is just like end. What? No, these are like all can't collide false. I can see why it's called a depressing future, because I'm gonna be depressed playing this. Oh, I can jump to there? Oh, I just didn't see it. I'm blind. Or maybe because it's like 0.000, wait, 0.99999 transparency. Okay. Okay, and then I can jump here, and then... Wait, is that... Yeah, you just went into no clip. Okay. Here. Here. Then... No, wait. I can jump on that one. There we go. Alright. I'm not sure what that button does. Maybe an anti-cheese, perhaps? Just invisible wraparounds, okay. I can go across this invisible thingy. And is this part a soft lock? I don't think so. I will go confirm that momentarily. And I wrap around there, half stud, and that is the win pad. But it's a practice place, so I don't actually win yet. Oh, yeah, I can just do that. Okay. Oh, that button deactivates the wall that was right there. So it's not really an anti-cheese, but I'm sure there are other anti-cheese measures like checkpoints or whatever. Okay. Roro, why are you doing this to yourself? Honestly, I don't know. Because the tower was here, and I'm like almost to the completing point. I'd feel better if I did this outside one more time. But again, it's not really an outside. It's just the funny floors. I'll call them that. Because I can't call it an outside that's actually inside, because that's where it's like a floor extension. That's usually what I am referring to when I say an outside that's actually an inside. Also, I shouldn't practice jumping to it like that, because I won't do that in the actual game. I could, theoretically, but because of the lighting effects, it'll be, like, impossible to see. For some reason, said lighting effects are not here in the practice place, but okay. And then, gotta make sure I get the walk speed fully deactivated, otherwise it's gonna be weird. Then I jump across here, and nope, don't do that. Okay. Try again. There we go. Nope. Yeah, this might be the hardest jump of the funny floors. Well, it's a couple jumps actually. Although my personal best is this balloon, because it like didn't work. That, oh no. Nah. Well, I suppose this can be an important research. Can I do this without the increased walk speed? I don't think so. Well, if I do something wrong there but land down there, if I run out of walk speed, I might still be able to jump to there. But I should be okay. Then I need to remember the shoving platforms, which, like I said, I give the people of the chat permission to spam remember the shoving platforms when I get near this part in the actual run. Okay. Oh, right. Don't forget the thing I was just talking about. Then when I get to here, just wait for the timer to run out again. There we go. Go across here and press the button. I don't know why that keeps breaking, so I need to reset. Both JTOH and Tower Creator got an update. Cool. Okay. Do this now. Pretty easy. Do remember it deactivates the walk speed right there. And then wait for the thingy. And there we go. Alright. To the main game now. Hopefully I can complete this today. So you may join me in ring 6. Why does this tower feel so empty? Dog. There we go. Did ring 6 get renamed? I don't remember it being Heresy. Maybe? I think it's always been that. Dog. according to my dog, it is illegal for neighbors to walk outside. He'll bark at them when they walk by and then bark at them again when they walk back on the other side of the street because they went around the thingy. Anyway, okay, Tower of a Depressing Future. Here we go. So you gotta start with getting a bunch of buttons. This one's the most annoying, so I guess I'll start with it. Because you gotta time that, like, exactly right. I mean, you get infinite attempts, so, it, like... See, I think I pressed that 1 nanosecond too early. Well, that was 1 nanosecond too late. Yeah, so this first floor takes forever, but after that, they're a lot quicker. Don't become depressed while playing and quit JTOH. I will try. So far, it's not going well. Well, like I said, this is why I'm starting with the annoying one. Well, good thing this isn't, like, on the funny outside. Or funny floors. Anyway, got the button. Yay. You don't gotta get these in any particular order, but we'll go to this one next, I suppose. It's honestly kind of a cool use of this semi-transparent platforms. Where do I go? Isn't it, like, up here? Yeah. No. Okay, I jump up there. There we go. There's the button. Okay. Then I can just jump back down by randomly pressing keys. There we go. We'll do this one next. The spinning. Which is kind of annoying because there are in can collide false blocks with no warning. Well, they are semi-transparent, but they're like 0.9 or 0.1 transparency. As in, they barely look any different. So you have to look closely and be expecting them. Okay, where can I jump? I can jump there. I can jump there. I can jump there. Alright. Now let me just ride around the circle over to, well, the other side of where I currently am. There we go. Now do that, and then carefully jump on top of the button, because don't jump down yet. You gotta, like, wrap around over here, and if you miss that, you have to redo the spinning part. Because there's another button right there. Now you can jump down. And then this is not one of the buttons you actually need to get. Well, it is, but it's not. It doesn't activate anything over there. Instead, deactivates that. There, I did press the button. Okay. And if that reactivates while you're inside there, that's okay, because you can just walk out underneath here. Okay. Next button is over here. It's pretty easy. Says while not doing very well at that. There we go. Alright. No. Alright, then you jump down here. Boing. Button. Okay. There's one left, I think. Did I get them all? No, it's only the red one. Alright, that's in here. This balloon. The kill bricks can collide false. Just make sure you don't die. Button. Okay. Jump back down. Now I believe I have them all activated, so I can just climb up them all. And no, you can't, like, press every other button or anything, which is so sad. Oh, I just missed my ride. That's okay. I was stuck in Zone 3 for a long time until they load the requirement for Zone 4. Okay, now don't get flung off the platform there. And I think its next location is right there. Yes. Here we go. Alright, next floor. Yay! Only took me 5 minutes, but like I said, the first floor is insanely long. Which is actually kind of the opposite of what most towers, especially classic towers, which this is one of them, tend to be, though. Typically, it's like the first couple floors are really short, and then as you get further into the tower, they're longer. But not here. Floor 2 is actually probably the shortest one. Or one of, maybe, I don't know. But floor 1 is definitely the longest. Having to get all the buttons. And these are semi-transparent, but they're not button activated or anything. And some rope swings. This jumped a little too early there, but it's fine. You gotta swing that at the right time. That's kind of true there too. Okay. Now this, just climb up. Am I gonna hit? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And you have a safety net. Although technically you can still fall if you land just wrongly there, but most likely you're gonna land on the truss if you end up falling on that exact spot. But yeah, you have a safety net, so if you miss the jump like I did, that's fine. This is what I mean when I say outside section that's actually inside. Or is this an inside section that's actually outside? I guess it's a floor extension is probably the most accurate thing to call that. This is just a random section that's just like themed of something. Oh, well, I guess the rest of the floor is too. But nothing else is. Did Roro just become a controller with shake on when it's on the table? Yeah, probably. Whee! Alright, conveyors. There we go. This thing is also an unmarked conveyor. That. And yay. Well, not quite yet. I mean, the rest of the floor after that moving part is easy. And you also have a tree safety net, because tree safety net. Okay. Right, this part you can shortcut in quite a few spots on this floor. I think that's one of, oh, you can high jump actually. You don't have to do the wraparound or anything. Jump to there. Jump to there. Here we go. That jump is easier than it looks right there. And this becomes Can Collide False right there. So just make sure you jump to inside the spinning box at the right time. And then there's a funny shortcut you can take. Right here. Don't go on this X pusher, which what you're supposed to do is like push it like out there and then wait for that to come around and jump on it. What you can actually do is just wait here and then jump to there. Do make sure you land on there though, because this one and this one are Can Collide False. It's like the pick the right path, but it's spinning. So either jump there, there, or there. Don't jump on here or here. Then you climb up that. Do make sure you line it up with the shift lock though. Alright, awesome. Next floor. Tower of a Depressing Future is one of the easier intenses, in my opinion. At least it seems like it. What is its marked difficulty? Tower statistics. Wait, no, isn't it just in towers? Where is it? Tower completions. Sort by difficulty, intense. Where is it on here? There are a lot. There's 68 of them. Now I just gotta find the exact one I'm looking for. Here it is. Bottom low intense. How is Citadel of Heights and Depths similar in difficulty? I mean, it's a little bit hard to compare because obviously the length difference is so great. Yeah, anyway, you have these conveyors. They all go the same speed. No! I still fell. Okay, I was about to say something along the lines of this is easier than it looks. Kind of. Sort of, maybe. How many nightmares did you have about Tower of a Depressing Future? 0. Lag spike. Scary. Bro, really? Well, I caught it in like the same spot, so whatever. What about Tower of Thinning Layers? Infinity. I need to do Tower of Inevitable Failure eventually. I need to like consistently grind it so I can actually complete it. Okay, let me not miss the easy jump. There we go. No. Okay, now just wait here a second. Funny idea. Beat an Extreme Plus as your first soul crushing. I have an idea. What if I complete an Extreme Tower as my first Extreme? I know, it's a crazy idea. Alright, let me try this again. Yeah, really, you just kind of gotta be ready for the right path and hope no lag spikes come at the wrong time. Okay, here, you're supposed to do a push box. It says, don't forget the box or you can't escape. But actually what you can do is just, like, high jump and then wall hop out of there. But yeah, what you're supposed to do is, like, that's just like a Robloxian button, not a push box button. So that doesn't actually press it, but you need to push it, or you're supposed to push it into there and then press the button with yourself and then use the box to escape. Oh yeah, and then this is probably the most annoying section of the whole tower. But at least it's over safety net. It kind of works to try and jump like twice on each one. It's like a little bit longer than 2 jumps. Oh, I didn't jump. There we go. And also, there's a chance this is going to be like the wrong cycle when you get to it. And, yeah, that'll be most unfortunate. And also, it just resets the buttons on those 2 parts with the push box and the beat blocks if you fall to, like, below them. So you're going to have to redo them again if you fall. So that's annoying. This part is a shadow section, but you can kind of ignore all the shadows because the blocks are semi-transparent. I press space. Game. I pressed space. Game. There we go. Okay, now some morphers. This you will hit your head on the ceiling, which is also kill bricks. You should be fine though. Then this last one is timed, but you have plenty of time. Alright, now just jump down there, and then you got a couple shortcuts you can take by high jumping. Well, is it multiple shortcuts? Yeah, probably. I flicked my camera way too far to the side. I almost walked straight off. They made that can glide fall so you can't jump up. Little do they know, you can still just high jump. Okay, and here we are, almost at the funny floors. By the way, that funny is spelled with an I, not a Y. Yes. Okay. Here we go. As you can see, I can see much worse than I could in the practice place, because lighting effects that for some reason don't activate. Oh, actually, it activates at the bottom of that dropper, I'll bet. And since I didn't do that in the practice, that's probably why. Okay. No, okay, I need to do that correctly. Gotta make sure I time that right about now, and then sort of wrap around again. I'm just gonna wait for that to go back and just wrap around again. Where is it? There it is. Okay. There's the button. And just ride this back down. There's enough time to just sort of do this. Might be a little bit uncomfortably close, though. 3, 2, 1. Don't deactivate. Oh, yeah, that was close. Okay, it's okay. Now, hold W on here so that I can go onto the truss. There we go. It is worth mentioning that on this outside, there is like half a safety net above that floor extension thing from floor 3. It's still quite annoying to fall there, and it covers about like half of the floor, I think. Funny idea. Beat Citadel of difficulty chart. Oh, is that in SMToH XL, maybe? Okay. Let me just time this right. Wait for it to spin around. Jump. Go to there. Okay. And turn sideways. Wait for it to come around. Time that right. There we go. Alright, now, don't have the balloon malfunction again. There we go. Okay. 13 seconds. And I need to remember the shoving platforms. I give you guys permission to spam that in the chat to ensure that I don't forget. Ran out of time. Dude, really? No. Huh? I pressed space. Dude. What just happened? Did it, like, lag or something? Now I have to completely restart. Can't even save the buttons because I don't even know how to do the glitch through the corner thing. Alright, well, that was a complete waste of the last 18 minutes. At least I got a new personal best, so that's something, I guess. Alright, there's that button. There's that one. Now for the spinny button. Zzz, there's 2 of them. Nope, I jumped at the wrong spot. Of course I did. Yes, this is where I begin to have a depressing future. You jump to there, yes, and then jump to there. I just missed my ride. That's awesome. What is going to be my next soul crushing? Tower of Inevitable Failure. I might play that today. I don't know. I probably won't. And I also need to make a thumbnail for, like, streams where I play that. And there we go. Okay. Now go over here, press that button, back up a little bit, then wrap around down to here, go on the trusses. There's the button. Okay, now I can jump down. I'm gonna do this one next because I feel like it. There we go. That just leaves 2 buttons. I got the timer one. There we go. And I got this one. I appear to be on a much faster pace than I was the first time through this first floor, which took me 5 minutes, and probably like 2 of those were just trying to time that one right, which I was able to do more quickly this time. That should be all the buttons, so I can just jump up and fill all these now. Wait for the moving platform to come right here. There it is. Oh, Roro, I have a funny idea. I would love to hear your funny idea. Are you going to build something for SMToH today? I am. I'm going to work on Tower of the Planets later. I need to finish that. There's no reason it's taken me, like, 3 months to build the last, like, 2 sections of it. All I have left to do is build 2 more of the outsides, one of which is, but it's the one between Neptune and Triton. It's Moon and Triton and Pluto. So the one between, the outside Neptune to Triton is pretty short. The one Triton to Neptune is a little bit longer. Then I need to decorate those two. I need to decorate those as well as decorate the outside before Pluto, which is like basically an auto section, like Geometry Dash. You don't have to do anything. In fact, you have to not move. Yeah, I finished that. I need to decorate it though, including building a bunch of false paths, which I kind of had this problem when building the main Neptune floor of how much effort am I going to put into a false path. It's not quite the same, but yeah, we'll be working on that. Then after I finish the tower itself, I gotta set up like the badge and the legit mode. There will still be some way you can practice it with no clip. I don't know if I want to just put it in a separate place or within the same place enable you to, or have you like be able to enable practice mode or something to get no clip. I don't know. I would have to make it like quintuple redundant to make sure that no like exploiter can get no clip but not have the game think it's in practice mode. Although, yeah, how would I do that? I'm trying to think what I could do. Well, I know one thing I'm going to do is be annoyed that the clock is going off and I have to listen to it chime a whole bunch of times, and that is really annoying. Every single time. I missed that. Are you kidding me? Now I have to do that again. Is it done? Yes, there it is. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay. How am I going to make it? How am I going to, like, check that if the player has no clip properly and the game knows they're in practice mode so they can't actually win the tower legit? Well, how do I even want to have you enable it? It's going to be like UI button or something? I will probably, I don't know, whatever it is. Well, okay, another anti-exploit measure is going to be like an authorized tools list. So, for example, it'll be like if a player has some tool in their backpack that they're not, this thing that they're not supposed to have, it'll just like kick them or something, because obviously they use an exploit to get it there. And I will also have checks that if you have items that you could have, such as those you'll buy in the shop I'll eventually make be a thing, that you have the proper authorization to have those, because, you know, i.e. that you actually bought them. Or in the case of no clip, that you are actually properly in testing mode. But then I also want to do, like, multiple other layers of checks like that, specifically for no clip, among other anti-exploit measures. which I will not detail and give the exploiters, imposters among us, the secret nuclear codes of how to exploit. But yeah, okay. Okay, you said you have a funny idea. Take a capture of yourself wearing winning smile and submit it to the haunt. Guaranteed top 1 post. Is that a thing? Like a costume contest? I have not looked at the haunt. And I probably won't, honestly. Unless some of the prize items are actually good. But even then, I don't feel like doing that. I'm pretty sure it's another dev hunt, right? I saved it. We're fine. Okay. I mean, I got these wings from the hunt, not the haunt, but the hunt, which was the complete 95 of the 100 quests, and also buy the, like, 800 Robux bling track, which just looks really cool. I do like this. But yeah, I don't know if I'd do that again, if I really have the effort. Not really a dev hunt, kinda, but you don't get anything for the haunt. It's only in-game rewards. Oh. Okay, so there's, like, no pressure to actually complete it at all, then. Okay, let me do this right. Nope. Ah! I don't like this. Now I'm all the way back here, which basically means I've made 0 progress at all since I finished floor 2, which is so annoying. So that means the last, like, 5 minutes have been completely pointless. This is why I have a depressing Fiji. Are you going to add checkpoints, the anti-cheese stuff? Yes, there will be anti-cheese measures, too. Tower of the Planet, since it's such a long tower and you get teleported all over the place, that's going to have so many checkpoints. Yeah, there'd be so many, it would, like... I mean, this isn't really true, but it would be more effort to find where they all are and then exploit it. But that's not really true. I don't know. But yes, I also need to make a badge for it. What else do I need to do? I need to make the spacesuit thing that I have not gotten working since I started the tower, like, 8 months ago. Yeah. I've just been putting that off for so long, but I'll eventually add it. Which I need to before the tower is finished, obviously. Originally, I had an idea that it'd, like, you'd get like a space helmet thing, too, but I couldn't really get that to work, and I think it's kind of pointless. It'll just be, you press the button, and then it will give you this spacesuit, but you'll also have another button that is optional to press if you just want to wear your normal avatar. Instead of making it more complicated with a backpack and helmet, too. The spacesuit is this that I'm wearing, by the way, which you can also buy in my Roblox group, link in the description. How do you have that? What is that? Alright, let's not have a skill issue. There we go. Okay. Now I have to do this again. There's the button. This isn't because it actually reset, although it does reset if you fall to below this point. But, you know, since I died on the previous run. One, two. One. Yeah, it's about 2 jumps. Slightly longer than 2 jumps. Why didn't I jump there? No. Okay, I got the bad cycle anyway, because of course I did. Please. Nope. 1, 2. Wait a second. 1, 2. Wait just a second. About that long. There we go. Yeah, there are kind of 3 cycles you can get on this one. There is when you jump, like both of them are activated at the same time. there is you jump from here and then have to time it like. Never mind. I don't feel like explaining it. It's complicated. You can either get you're on here and then have that's one of them. There's also both of them are deactivated and both of them are activated. Yeah, you just kind of have to hope you get one of the ones that are actually possible, which would be 2 of them anyway. What is the headphone icon in the top left? It is the voice chat thing. Talk with others and have more fun. You're in control. Mute yourself or anyone anytime. By selecting turn on, I consent to Roblox's collection, use, and storage of my voice recording to enable voice services for moderation, safety, and improvement of our services and tools. No. But do you remember, like, 3 years ago when voice chat was first a thing and, like, only a few, like, YouTubers had, like, early access to the feature? Those videos were interesting. Bruh. I mean, I've said before, I don't really like voice chat with random people I don't know online. Or even if I know of them, like, don't know in person. I mean, yesterday, I was playing in a Discord voice chat with, like, 8 other people whom I all know in person, so, yeah. I mean, sure, I'm live streaming right now with... But, like, it's just me talking, so it's not quite the same. I mean, it's not like I can even make a trying out voice chat video and get 1 million views, because that was only a thing 3 years ago when only a few YouTubers had pre-access. So, yeah. But I'm sure it would be fun. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, time for the funny floors. So this is where I actually need to focus now. Actually, I do believe I made it here a lot faster than I did the first time. By, okay, not like a lot faster, but like maybe a minute or 2. Right, okay. Wait for it to do that, and then wrap around through here. I'm just gonna jump to there. Hopefully it doesn't, yeah, I got time, okay. Go up here, press the button, jump back. There we go. Sort of did that first part quicker, so I shouldn't have as tight a timing to complete these jumps that time. There we go. And make sure I hold W here to go into climbing animation on the truss. Carefully do that. There we go. Give it a second to deactivate the lock speed. Now I have the scary part with the spinners. Time it. Nope. Ugh. That's the partial safety net on there. But even so, that's so much progress lost. Are you kidding me? I don't even, like, it reset the buttons on the red floor, too. My most popular video has 69,000 views. Yes. That's still so insane that random, like, is it a random video? I don't know. According to one comment, it was because all the JTOH XL people saw that and they were like, wow, and then they all clicked on it. It's like, okay. But I've fully, are you kidding me? Okay, I just lost every single progress I've gotten in the last, like, 13 minutes. Are you kidding me? Anyway, I fully expected that video to fail. Or flop. Not fail is a bit, I don't know. Like, okay. During school, the day I posted that video, I, like, didn't check how it was doing because I didn't want to see view ranking 10 of 10, as in, of my previous 10 videos, this has gotten the least amount of time. This is, I don't know, when I say 10 of 10, I don't know, that sounds like a good thing, and I have to explain it, but there's no concise way to explain it. In YouTube, on the YouTube Studio homepage, where you see how your latest video is performing, it's given a rank out of 10, which means, suppose the video was posted 2 hours ago, that means it got, of your 10 most recent videos, this got the 10th least, so the least number of views in the first 2 hours. So yeah, and it'll say that in gray, and it's all depressing, and view time is down, and views are down. Yeah, so I didn't want to check it. But then I recorded Requested Towers 2 that afternoon after school, and I could have just, like, averted my eyes when I opened YouTube Studio to get the comments from which the towers were requested. But I was like, that's pointless. I'll just look how it's doing. And to my surprise, it was... Okay, now, I landed on that, and it didn't give me the conveyor boost, so then I timed the jump wrong. Huh. But yeah, it had, like, 1,000 views, which was... like, a lot more than normal. For then, anyway. Yeah. That, like, one singular video, like, revived my whole channel, which is awesome. 10th least does not mean least. Well, it means of the 10 most recent videos I posted, it has gotten the least amount of views in the first 2 hours. We can see how well my recent video is doing according to that. It is 6 of 10, meaning with its 2.5 thousand views, it has gotten the 6th most views of my 10 most recent videos in the first 10 days, 1 hour. Now, of course, that ranking can change. Usually it doesn't, but it can. Another thing about the Citadel of the my most viewed video, the longest Citadels one. It's like, it's still consistently getting views. Like, how many views, if I go look at the graph for it. Give me a second, there we go. Yeah, it's like still consistently getting views. Like, most of the time, the graph will, like, flatten out after, like, a day. Pretty much that is not the case on this video. So, yeah. It has greatly surpassed by, like, 19,000 views my previous most viewed video. So, yes, thank you, everybody, for watching that. And if you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. Now, I could make a part 2 or something. You know, when a certain video does really well, it can be a good idea to make a part 2. But what would I do in a part 2? I guess I could try to complete Citadel of Ring 1, or Great Citadel of Ring 1 or 2. I definitely can't complete the other one, which was like the longest every difficulty ever Citadel thing ever made, I believe. Come on. Please don't give me the bad cycle. It's gonna give me the bad cycle. Yes, okay. You can high jump to this blue one sometimes. If there are 10 candidates, 10th first would mean last, therefore 10th least would mean least. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but like, see how there's no quick way when I'm trying to complain about how video's not doing well? I can't say 10 out of 10 because the average person won't really know what that means, and that sounds like a good thing, because if you say something is a 10 out of 10, that means it's good. There we go. Okay. Did you know that that same thing where it says 10 of 10 or whatever, if it's 1 of 10, it'll like have this little confetti animation. It's very nice. Although it only does that if it's within the first, like, 2 days of the video being posted. So, yeah, it, like, stops doing that. But whatever. It's a nice little feature that I like. But a feature I don't like that YouTube decided to change randomly is you can only add 4 options on a community post poll now. It used to be 5, now it's 4. And that means if I want to do the controversial take polls, I can't, because it's going to be, I can't do strongly agree, agree, neutral, disagree, or strongly disagree. I'm pretty much going to have to do agree, neutral, or disagree. Which, I mean, is probably good enough. I don't know. What does the difference between agree and strongly agree really mean? Or I do, like, strongly agree, agree, neutral, and disagree. But then it's unbalanced, and I don't like that. I hope they change it back, but they probably won't. It's probably to make it, with big sarcastic air quotes, more consistent. Pretend I spelled that right. With the other, like, community post types, like image poll, you can do up to 4 options, and quiz, you can do up to 4 options. But, like, no. Yeah, they should change it back. Now. And you want to know how I discovered this change? It was because I was writing a controversial take poll with, indeed, a kind of long explanation. And then after I wrote the whole explanation, I realized I can't even post it since I only have 4 options. If they don't change it back soon, which they probably won't, then I guess I'll just do agree, neutral, and disagree. Or maybe I could do agree, neutral, undecided, and... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I wasted too much. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. No, save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. Indifferent, disagree, neutral, agree. Have to restart completely now. Anyway, okay, so I probably fell because I wasn't really paying attention, so I guess I may as well finish what I was saying. I haven't put neutral, I put neutral and not undecided, because undecided doesn't mean neutral. Wait, yeah, no, undecided means neutral. Neutral does not necessarily mean undecided. So I just do neutral since that encapsulates all of those. But, like, what is the difference between neutral and undecided? Undecided means you are undecided, which means you are so you are neutral. Neutral means you have decided that you are neutral. There's the button. Bleh. Wait, did I get the button? I did, okay. Hello. There you go. An actually good YouTube community post update is they should allow you to have, like, so there's the image poll where you ask a question and then you can add up to 4 options, and then each option has a picture with it. So it's like there's a picture attached to each option. There should be a community post type where it's like an image sort of like as the question, and then... Are you kidding me? Then it's just like text or image, like answer choices. So if you wanted to say, like, what is your opinion on this image with 4 answer choices, you could do that. Okay. And you should be able to do that with quizzes too. And also give us more option, like let us add more answer choices on quizzes. But since they removed an option on polls, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Because I've said this before, but I made an insane difficulty quiz one time that was, you have a 25% chance of guessing this correctly. I said it was insane difficulty, but because that technically should mean nothing can be above insane difficulty. Did I say intense before? I meant insane. Because if you don't know, you can just guess, and guessing with a 25% chance, according to that one quiz, is insane difficulty. But I just kind of ignore that, because whatever. But yeah, it goes to show that hello, bonjour. This is so depressing. Yeah, because it's Tower of a Depressing Beauty. They should allow you to permanently delete your subscribers' accounts if they answer wrong. Yes, that is. I see no problem with that update ever. A poll with 5 options that I did one time was choose a YouTube community post update. While this wasn't one of the answer choices that I actually put, someone commented like, you shouldn't be able to just change your answer on a quiz. Unless you're the one who made the quiz, you can't see the percentages. But if you can see the percentages, all that really, it's basically just a poll again. Like, because if you answer wrong the first time and then you change your answer, it changes the percents too. So when it says 80% got it right, which is what most of them tend to say, that's not really true, and there is no way to know. But that does allow for some interesting polls, such as the Are Among Us jokes cringe one I did a few days ago, where no, which is obviously the correct answer, I marked as the correct answer because it was actually a quiz. And so more people voted for no because it was the correct answer, and they may have said yes at first, but then changed it to no when they saw it was the correct answer. But, like, what's the point of that? Like, it would be far more useful to not be able to change your answer than it would be to make weird, rigged polls. But whatever, it's not like anyone can see it anyway. Although maybe they should be able to. That would be fun. If you couldn't change it, and if, you know what, maybe make it an option for us to decide if we want the people who see this be able to see the percentages. Currently, what I have to do, which I did for that Among Us poll that was actually a quiz, was I used a pinned comment, and I'm just updating it every so often of what the percentages are, since I'm the only one who can see them. I did something similar to that one time also, asking does pineapple go on pizza, which it does. So when I did it first as a poll, and most people voted no, then I made it a quiz and said yes is the correct answer. Is he still continuing SMToH? I remember seeing a ring 4. I am. We are going to work on that when I eventually finish this tower. Or I fail again. Yeah, if I fail the outside again, I'm probably going to rage quit and go work on that. In other news, I've been working on the Tower of the Planets OST a bit more the last few days. Wonders of Earth, which is my most recent finished composition for that. Which I posted, I don't remember when I posted that on Bro Serious Music. It was like a month or two ago. So there, I spent forever this week, not all at once, but like throughout the week, making like parts and making the score for it. So like there's the actual composing of it, but then I want to make like all the parts, you know, just the instrument you're playing. And then the score, which is what is shown in the video, that will often have many things that make the MIDI, like MuseScore MIDI playback, play it how I want it to. That wouldn't be how it's really notated. For example, when the tempo slows down, MuseScore does have a retardando option, but they used to not. You could just type it, but it wouldn't actually affect how it plays it. They did add that, but you can't decide it. You can't tell it exactly how much you want it to slow down and exactly how fast you want it to slow down. So yeah, in that instance, it's still somewhat good to make it play it how I want it to just put a whole bunch of tempo markings, which is not at all how that would be notated on a real score. So I gotta change things like that, but also make all the parts. As in, just a page with only for each instrument, make it so that it's only that instrument on the page instead of the whole score. You know, so the parts, that's yeah. Now you'd think that wouldn't take very long, but it does. I got the bad cycle. Of course I did. I got the bad cycle again, but it's okay here, because I can... Let me high jump, please. There we go. We'll finish this discussion in a second. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, Wonders of Earth is 3 movements. So, what that is gonna mean is I can sort of... on the page, I can have, like, the start of each new movement be the start of a new page. So like, movement 1 is page 1 and half of page 2. Then movement 2 starts on page 3. But, like, I want to save paper. So, what I would rather it do is movement 1 is page 1 and half of page 2. Movement 2 starts halfway down page 2. Now, that's a lot of work to do for like 30 parts, because the original files with the whole score and all the weirdly notated stuff that I need to change for the parts, what was I saying? Completely forgot. Maybe I'll remember it, because I need to focus up here, because funny floors. I'm just going to stop talking. Yeah, that was the problem last time. You can listen to the clock go off. Don't go away. Oh, that was scary. Let me just wait here a second and try to remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, it's all the original scores are different files. So, like MuseScore, what you can do is from that you can generate parts, but I can't like easily. Like, if like I said, part 1 is page 1 and half of page 2, I can't easily get movement 2 to start on halfway down page 2. So what I did was I made, like, actually, it's a comically long process, basically involving, like, a template with all the, like, time and key signature changes. That way I can just copy and paste each movement at a time onto its own part. And then this also gives me control of some other things, because certain elements of the music notation you can't change on the part without affecting the score, but if it's its own file, I can. So it also gave me more control there, which was nice, but it took so long to do that for like 30 parts. But eventually I finished it, so yeah, that's great. Anyway, let me try not to fail the funny part. I hate this game. Not really. I tried to land on it and just flung me off the whole thing. Are you going to use other music producer stuff or something? Probably not. But, yeah. Welp, time to work on Tower of the Planets. Let me change the title and description. Edit. We're looking for, change the title to Building Tower of the Planets Live. I have a list of a bunch of titles and descriptions for live streams. One of them is for exactly this. In this live stream, I'll be playing Building Tower of the Planets, the Soul Crunch Tower for Ring 4, blah, 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 blah. And I also need to change the thumbnail. There we go. All right, save. You'll need to refresh the stream for those changes to take effect, but it is now time to begin working on Tower of the Planets again. JTOH made easy type fail. What is JTOH made easy? I just did something I didn't want to. Let me rewatch that again, actually. That fail. Also, I know you can't see anything. Don't look him up. Okay, I won't. Okay, so I tried to land on the thing and it just flung me straight past. I tried to land on like the frame, which would have actually not saved any progress at all. Maybe a little bit. And then it just flung me past the actual safety net. So that is so fun. Who let Roblox cook with physics? Indeed. Alright, this has loaded. Give me a second to set up OBS properly. Change the window capture to be not Roblox, but Roblox Studio. There we go. Alright, so what I was saying before of what I still need to do. I need to decorate this outside here, and then also build the outside from here to here, and from here to here. The end of the tower is right there. Now, reminder that this floor has a bunch of, like, trolls, so it's like jump scares. It doesn't actually make you lose any progress, but it's stuff like, this. You, like, fall, but then it teleports you. To represent the magician, this floor will be filled with traps like that. Because the magician, because, like, this... And other ones, there's one, like, here. This one's funny. See? So, as the final thing... it says, you made it past all those traps? Well, here's one more before you complete the floor. Why, of course, a trust exercise. This entire outside is free, as long as you can trust this simple statement. Once you get on the conveyor, do not move or jump until you reach the end, or until you reach Neptune. Okay, so, this I was working on, like, last time I live streamed, I think. Yeah, I guess, okay, I'll explain this while I... write it. Yes, it's like a minute or two, I think. I'll actually time it. Not sure. I forgot how long it actually is. Give me a second. Stopwatch. As soon as I... okay. So... well, you'll see how this works pretty quick. Hey, there's an insta-kill ahead. You should probably move out of the way. But if you move, you will get insta-killed. And in fact, you need to not move. Because that is the trusting of that sign. Although pretty quickly you'll realize, yes, you can trust the sign. If you manage to make it past that and that. So yeah, it's basically like a Geometry Dash auto section. So yeah, sort of a break outside. Originally, I was gonna maybe have it like just a moving part straight across here, but I was like, then I'd be annoyed that there's gameplay between every planet except those two, and it'll look unfinished from a distance, even though it's not. But yes, this way, it's still a break outside, but it's still filled with platforms. So, to make it so, the question is, how do I make it so that if you move, you die? Move or jump? Well, I had to make a custom client object. Technically, I could have, like, laced the whole thing in invisible insta-kills, like actual insta-kills instead of these fake ones. That would be so annoying, though, and also kind of not really work reliably. But what I can't do for making a custom client object is just make it kill you if you press, like WASD or space, because that will only kill you if you're on computer. If you're on mobile or Xbox, then it wouldn't. So I had to find another way, and after I finish going through this, I'll sort of explain that to you. Hopefully not overly complicated. Also, these conveyors are pretty sus if you look at them from the right angle. Or correct angle, yeah. Yeah, so what still needs to be done with this is add decoration. So, like, over there on the main floor, there were, like, those, like, green thingies. Oh, I also need to make that invisible. So I need to do some of that, but also, like, a bunch of just random, like, it looks like real gameplay, but it's all just can't collide false, and you just ride an invisible conveyor through it. That's what I was saying. How much effort do I really want to put into making a false path? Oh yeah, you also get randomly teleported around the tower during this part, which is funny. Currently we're at about 2.5 minutes, by the way. What else can I say about this? To make it not be awkward silence. We're almost done. It looks like it's probably going to be about 3 minutes. There you go. So at this point, you will be allowed to move again. And that was about 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Okay, so here's the custom client object I made. I still got to set it up properly. But what it does is I put like a lot of comments to sort of explain this. This custom client object will kill the player if they attempt to move or jump between pressing the start part, which is that, and the end part, which is that, which I'm going to move over there in just a minute. However, simply using user input service to detect when the player presses WASD or space would only work for players on computer. Instead, I will be making use of humanoid's move direction property, which is a vector3 value that is not 000 when the player is moving. Humanoid.move direction can be used to detect a player's attempt to move on any device. User input service will still be used in the script because it is useful to kill the player if they attempt to jump. User input service.jump request will fire if the player attempts to jump from any device. So this custom client object, where we get into like the main part of the code, we have a debounce so it doesn't activate this a bunch of times. Yeah, there's not really, that pretty much explains it. There's no point in going through all this, but let's see. When you start checking if the player's move direction changes from 000. That's what all this is. But then we stop checking, hence the break, if you touch the end part at the end of the outside. Then for this is part of that, yeah. Then so all of this is for if they move, but then only this little bit here is for if they jump. Because user input service has a way to detect if you try to jump from any device, but not if you try to move from any device. How is the music going? I'm still like not even halfway done with the OSD, but I have been working on it more as of the last few days. So yes, that is how that custom client object works, and I can test that it works from any device using, if I go to test device, I can play on an iPhone 4S. Let's go. It's like a little emulator thingy. So currently I'm left clicking right now. Although, no, right clicking. WASD works too. So yeah, but I'm not going to press WASD or space. And this, you can see now, if I try to move, it will do that. I have also tested plugging in a PS4 controller and playing on PS4. That, it kills you if you try to do that also. So, cool. So I think all that actually remains to get this working is just move this to the end. I'll probably just put it not where you land exactly, but just like on here. Let me make this uninvisible for a second. Let me move it. Why isn't it working? Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Now let me give that a test. Bro, I'm begging you to use dark mode. I'm going legally blind. Never. The code looks so nice when it's in light mode, being like blue and red. It looks so weird in dark mode. It's like green and orange, I think. Also, don't even remember how to turn on dark mode. Okay, so previously I had the end part temporarily, like right there. I'm gonna go through this for about a minute, maybe. Let's test it here. If I try to move, I die. Okay, cool. Seems to be working. And that is a lot easier than lacing the whole thing in invisible insta-kills. And what an idea I had was putting an invisible speed pad that set your walk speed to like 1,000, so that if you even barely press W, you'll like fling off the whole path. But it's still possible to very lightly tap it. So yeah, that wasn't the best solution. This, however, is, I think, the best solution. At least it consistently works. Yeah, I don't know, there might be a more concise method of doing that. I don't know, whatever. Okay. So, what should I start with? Probably building the false parkour, which this is among that. Among. Let me start with, yeah, I don't even remember where most of it was. I think I was going to put a false path going across here. I mean, I don't need to do any fancy gameplay. I can pretty much just scatter some random platforms, maybe put a wraparound or two. These should be can collide falls anyway, so, I mean, you'll die if you try to jump to them, but you'll also die because you can collide falls. So even if the custom client objects malfunction or something, which it shouldn't, you should still end up dying. But also what this means is if there were a conveyor like going through here, these would not affect it, which there will be such a section somewhere, I think. Okay, for a useless wraparound that doesn't even need to be here. Doesn't even need to be possible technically, but I would like it to be. Let's see. It can be like you'd wrap around here, then up to here. That is nice, being able to see how tall it is without having to like look down here. I can see that's 12, and I know that you can high jump up to 11 studs. You can lag high jump that. Wait. No, since the... Okay, it needs to be 13 actually, since there's this at the bottom. But it's can't collide false, so it literally does not matter. But let me finish this. Almost done. And there we go. I can put a random fake insta-kill there too. Why do I have Neptune selected? Deselect that. There we go. This could technically be a real insta-kill, but it gives the game processing one less thing to think about, which should technically save lag slightly. It will make no difference realistically, but I may as well do that where I can. There we go. So if you were to complete this for realsies, you would go across there and jump to there, I guess. Oh, this was another line of falseness, yeah. So this fake line will actually continue across here with all can collide false platforms. That should be can collide false. That should also be can collide false. That needs to be can collide true though. Bruh, 12 stud high jump is easy. Is it? Let me try that. Let me make that be... It is 12 stud, okay. Make that temporarily can collide true. The studio mouse is like more sensitive and I don't feel like changing it. I've found you can't really high jump. I mean, doesn't it kind of depend on if, like, it's a little bit easier with an FPS unlocker for some reason. Oh, I almost made it that time. Okay, well, whatever. What plugin do you use to make a tightrope? It's called Oozle Draw. I think it's linked somewhere in the JTOH Discord server. How about I put a tightrope that doesn't, yeah, because false platforms that do nothing. Oh wait, but I also don't want to put too many things in the way of Among Us. Okay, how about I just make this whole thing be a tightrope? Yes, that saves time too, which is nice. Let me go to here, like sort of across like that. And yeah, even though this is insane difficulty gameplay, I still kind of like the default thickness of 0.2, you know. Okay, and what was the neon color? Did I even put any tightropes on this part? I don't think I did. I didn't even put any neon. Uh-oh. But here, which I would often make neon, I make them be this color and just plastic with no studs. Okay, we'll do that. So go over here. Let me right-click, select children. Where is it? There it is. Yes, I do want Cast Shadow off. I misclicked that, but I did need that off. I also need Can Collide False off, which is actually just by default. There we go. And then I just need to select parent down here. Wait, yeah, right there. Search obby, because that's way easier than dragging it up zillions of parts. Dude, it'll be so interesting to see the total part count of this tower. My estimate is probably like, let's see, I don't know, maybe like 7,000. I would need to download the part counter plugin though, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. There. The green might look a little out of place right now, but when I add more of it around here, it will be better. And it doesn't take away from Among Us that much, because it's a very thin line. Okay, so that I believe is Can Collide False, yes. And you just fall onto that teleporter, which takes you where? Over here. Oh yeah, this is with those spinning parts that this fades and you fall down when you have like 1 health point left. So that's scary. What are your thoughts on the studio update? You mean like this movement thing? It's pretty good. I do like the being able to see how tall things are without having to look for the one singular number in properties. That's nice. What is this? I think that's just a random part. I don't know why that's there. These are also random parts. They're like to copy paste from. Do I need more false gameplay? I will be deleting that, by the way, so ignore that, but does this outside look complete? It's a little bit empty over here. I could probably fix that with just putting, like, something. Like something decorative. Or maybe just a false line of parkour leading over there. That would probably do the job. That's like such a long distance for parkour you're not even gonna do. Oh well, just need to quit my complaining. So from here over to there. So let me start with a part right here. Set its orientation to 0, 0, 0. Can't collide false. So this thing teleports you there, yeah. Let's see, I can do like let me do this. Around 0.5 snap to grid. No. Yeah, weren't people complaining about this movement, this like studio movement tools update? To me it seems okay. Although you now switch between these with just 1, 2, 3, and 4 instead of control 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's just rewiring that muscle memory in my brain though, which I'm pretty much done by now. But that was slightly annoying when they first changed that. I hope they didn't make Control 2, which is probably the one I mostly click, and be like delete everything in one year after you press this hotkey. But no, it's not. Okay, I can add a truss thingy, add a couple one studs leading onto the truss. But again, it doesn't matter because you're not even gonna do this anyway. There were also false paths of gameplay on Neptune. Yeah, that I pretty much just had them lead to nowhere with a few platforms. Let me copy and paste a truss from here. Where is it? Here it is. Make that a bit smaller so it fits the size of that. What are what are my thoughts on the studio update? Wait, I already answered that, I think. Which I said, yes, I do like it. Although it is a little bit annoying when I accidentally click the center and then I like get it not aligned how I want to. Oh, apparently you can only select that in in 2 move mode. Although I think the point of that is so that you can more easily center parts. So how might that be useful? Let me try and find a use for it. Hold on. How about this? I want to put a ladder flick like in the middle. But no, see, that's like misaligned or something. Yeah, I just had, I don't know. I can't really think of a way that's that useful, but whatever, I guess it's nice. We put a truss flick here of 2 studs. Hello, I'm holding control. Oh, I put in 5, not 0.5. Also, didn't they like change this? No, it's still shift and 2. But what's weird is when I press shift and 2 and type in something, it's still like selecting it, which is weird. But whatever. Okay, so that is that. We're almost done. Yeah, I did like 2 jumps. Can do another wraparound. What if you copy and paste the Neptune fake paths? Yeah, but I don't know. Will someone notice and they'll be like, why didn't you copy and paste that? Oh, they'll be like, so lazy. Same problem like over, hold on. Over here. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Over here with these trees. Like, by the way, there's that. Well, hold on. Better example here. Do I want to rebuild the trees each time I place them so that they're slightly different? Like, if I just rotate them, I highly doubt anyone's going to notice. But this thing took me like 20 minutes to build, so there's no way I'm doing that like 8 more times or more. So yeah, this one I'm copying and pasting. I don't care. But what about like over here with these more simple trees that take maybe a minute each? It's like so annoying to randomize the positioning and rotation and scale for like every part. Same problem with the asteroids of the asteroid belt. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I don't really want to copy and paste them unless the time it would save me is like a lot. Among Us, yes. Okay. I do need to... Actually, never mind. I was going to say, don't get in the way of the conveyors. But no, there can collide false, which I've said like 80 times now. So, it's fine if it gets in the way. that would be possible. Put some more 1 studs, maybe. Then I think one more part should do it. Like a one wide platform. Angle it downward a little bit. Not that much. About that much. There we go. Okay, I think that should be good. Let me look at it from a distance again. It still feels a little empty over here. Don't really know what I could add. Maybe I can move the decal box over there. But nah. Honestly, I think that's good. Do remember to just pretend that doesn't exist. So let me just put that out of the camera. Let me go look at it from over here. I think that's good. Yeah. Oh, and before I forget, add array value to this teleporter called invisible so that it is invisible, but not in the studio view. Okay. So it's time I delete this, but I'll play through it one more time as a send-off. You should make a membership, like channel memberships. Yeah, but like, would anyone subscribe to that? Maybe, but like, what benefits would I give? Like, I could do members-only videos, but like, I barely have enough time to make the main videos, so I would not have time for that. That's sort of the main reason, but yeah. Okay, last time playing through this, it was going to be Impossible Squid Game, or Impossible Glow Squid Game, 99.9999% fail. You've got to jump the correct side of the bridge each time, or else you'll fall to your demise. There's a 50% chance of choosing correctly each time, so a 1 in 32,768 chance of getting all the way across. And the bridge/center of the bridge is can't collide false. I got it wrong first time, of course I did. Oh, right. It disables your move. Hold on, I gotta reset that. This is what, the troll outside thing would be. But actually, there was an oversight, and even though the center is can't collide false, this part, you can just jump here and you'll land on whichever of those is can't collide true. But if you fall, you wouldn't be able to move, so you wouldn't miss the teleporter that's supposed to be there. I deleted it, apparently. No, it's right there. Okay, well, that teleporter would teleport you to here, where it says, turns out making 99.997% of players lose all their progress for no reason generally isn't considered good gameplay. If you do somehow make it to the end, if I were to implement this, I'd fix that cheese. If you reach the sign, that means you either somehow beat the 1 in 32,768 odds, or far more likely, you figured out the path either from other people's runs or perhaps your own runs. As a reward, you can press this button that does literally nothing. Continue the tower by jumping down this way. Only 0.00016900299% can beat. Yeah. I can build a grave for this. Yeah, I'll put a grave right. How about here? There's plenty of space. It'll need to be can't collide false though. Okay. I will need a cylinder and a part. Okay. I'll make it slate texture. Nope, I clicked on anything. Slate. There it is. And make it a little bit brighter so it's easier to see. And maybe grayer too. And can't collide false. And go down here and settle these to smooth. Not that that's really necessary, but I want to. And yes, I know there are plugins that allow you to change this quickly. There we go. Okay. Now make it a good size. Let's go like through like this, and then do this. Rotate it 90 degrees. I'll need to turn move snap or rotate snapping on for a second. Might this be where this feature comes in useful? It actually came in useful. Wow. I do need to fix the sea fighting though. Oh, here's another update idea. A long time ago, instead of like, you see how it shows the neon outline of the part itself, not like of its kind of hitbox, but it's not really the hitbox. It's just like, okay, since if you were to fill a part with this space, it would be like that or whatever. That would be useful on cylinders because this is uneven. The Z and Y axes are not even. I need to make Y be 3. But it would be so much easier if I just could see that, like, selection box. That was the word I was looking for. And be able to see it's unequal. But again, it doesn't really matter if I want to. Pure Italian word. Pizza. Yes. Let me set that to 0.05 to fix the Z fighting by doing... wait. Okay, we'll go 0.02. There we go. Surely no one will notice. Actually, what if I just union it? That'd be a good idea. Then yeah. It's under model, just click union. There, that eliminates the Z fighting, and there's also no slight misalignments. Let me also go over here for a sign. Although, yeah, whatever. Maybe I would want to copy and paste from the other signs for the same text options, but whatever. Go... Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Make it fully invisible. It already is can collide false, and then go change some properties of the text. I want to make it Jura. There it is. And go ahead and type in the text what you want to say. Here lies impossible glow squid game. I want it to be brackets. 99.99% fail. Let's go 0.05 to sort of align it there. It's kind of blurry. I think... Can I change that? How does, like, Obby Creator do it? It's, like, sizing mode. You can do, like, pixels per stud. Determines whether text label renders text label.text string using rich text formatting. This is an option in Obby Creator. I don't even know what it does. It's, like, slightly changing it. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's in Surface GUI? Huh, so it is. Fixed size. There we go. Okay, so that's a lot. The text is rendering a bit more clearly. Now I just gotta resize this to be, like, yeah. So it looks a bit nicer. Here's another question. Can I decide where the line breaks go? Like in Obby Creator, you could do Control J. Can you do that here? I'm gonna put another sign. This one is gonna say, "'Twas the original idea for this outside." Make that a bit smaller than the rest of it. You can do that in view selection style. Or wait, I think you were talking about something else there. Alright, I think that's good. Probably no one will be able to read that as they're going by on the conveyor, but it is funny nonetheless. Let me select these, press Control G to group them into a model, and call it grave. Rotate, put it right there. Although, how could you bury something if it's one stud? It's okay. Hopefully no one thinks about it too much. Okay. There. That is our... Wait, hold on. Let me ununion that. Model... Separate. I want to change it to be like this. There we go. Now, union those. There, that looks nicer. Okay, now for the final send-off. I'll play through this one more time, like as it's supposed to be, and try to get across by guessing. I don't feel like reading that again. I think you start with this, yes? Oh, I got it wrong. Alright. Time for it to get deleted from existence. Delete, delete, delete. I'll just delete a couple things at a time instead of like drag to selecting it and accidentally, I don't know, deleting the whole game. So I can delete those, I can delete that sign, I can delete that sign, I can delete this button that does nothing, I can delete that too, I can delete these 4, I can delete, I'll get to that in a second. I'll delete those, I'll delete that. There's this teleporter, which I believe, no, is a speed remover. There's also a speed remover here. This teleporter still just pointlessly teleports you there. Yes, I can delete that too. That was for if you fell. If/when you fell. Okay, so now we can more properly get a look at what this looks like without that, so we can see better what this really looks like. And how does that compare to the rest? Honestly, like the rest of the outsides. For these, like, there's a very clear line of parkour. Here, it's a lot more scattered. Which, yeah. It is more scattered over here, too. Definitely right there. Though, not entirely, yeah. Anyway, let me go back over there. Noom. Okay. Now, it's time to decorate it. So, pretty much, it's just going to be putting little green neon thingies around, most of which will be, maybe not, yeah, most of which will be can't collide false. So I can just copy and paste it from here. I can reset its orientation to 0, 0, 0. Then, kind of just wherever I feel like putting one. Let's see. I did decorate this part. How do you even get up here? I don't even remember. It's a moving part, right? Does this need detailing? It might look nice. So that's actually a kill brick. You know what? No. We'll leave it as is. This is actually going to need to be can't collide true. Just on the end here. There. When you do this, this actually looks very nice. Well, I can't quite put it on the end. I can put it right there, though. Oh, I think what just happened was I had selected the center circle thing, but then even though my move staff to grid is 1, it still moved it down 0.5. Okay, that's nice. Okay. This entire outside is free. Yeah, okay. Right, so if I just put this at the beginning and end, there's going to be like 1 there and 1 at the end of the conveyor. So what do I want to do about that? I was thinking I could put something on like the edges of the conveyors. This would need to be can collide false. What if I go like 0.5 like that, and then move it down about 0.5? Should make that 0.75. Does that look terrible? Let me try this with 0.25, or maybe even less than that. Let's go with like 0.2 or 0.15. There. Now looking underneath here, yeah, I think that's okay. Doesn't look too bad. And add some detail around the sides. Let me go to 1 stud away from there. You will see why shortly. Hold on. Let me duplicate that, go 0.15 so it is lined up with the wall. Yeah, like that. Now let me go 3 studs over. Why is it? Wait, what? I'm confused. I think, yeah, that's right. No, why is it misaligned? Why is it moving by 0.075 instead of 0.15, which is what I set it to? The gameplay looks like space junk. Is that a compliment? I can't tell. Okay, let me go over here. This, remember, make it can't collide false, because it's not yet. Dog. Why? What is this even doing now? Oh, it's like trying to snap to that thing. That's interesting. By the way, we have snap to parts. Is that what that? Oh, okay, that's what that is. Yeah, I want that off most of the time. Let me put another one of these at the end of this part here. And put more of these. Oh, wait, I'm going to have to put these on every single conveyor for it to look consistent and nice. Oh, well, it shouldn't be too bad. And wait, does it? Yeah, it's like that. Just taking another look at it, I kind of like that. Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, sometimes it's times like these when I'm doing detailing that I wish I'd have thought of this before I placed all the conveyors there. I could just copy and paste it with it, but I don't know. I was not thinking about detail enough to have the brain capacity to do that. Whatever. It is okay. I don't even know if that would really work with these, like resizing them and all that. Okay. Let me now do this. Go 0.15 to make that a 0.15 by 0.15. Like, wait, what? You know what? Hold on. Let me go. Just now that's 0.1 by 0.15. Do that. Okay. Now go 0.15. Go like that. There we go. Go ahead and just make it one stud exactly. No, wait. No. One stud plus 1.15. Now it's lined up with the conveyor. Now this can just sort of end. And I got to do that same thing I did a moment ago over there. Set that to 0.15. Move it over. Move it by 3. Move it over. There we go. Wait, hold on. Go by 3 first. Now it looks like it's over by twice of 0.15, which would be 0.3. So if I do that, that should line that up properly. Set that back to 1. There we go. Do I want to put anything like one of these right there? It'll make it look a bit more complete. It will need to be can't collide false though. So put it in its position. If it will let me. Oh wait, there's a conveyor it's trying to put it on that's invisible. There we go. Do that. Do that. Make it a can't collide false. And also extend these by a stud. There. A little bit misaligned with the stud texture, but it's fine. Hold on, actually, there's something I can do about that. If I set this to 0.15, move this over 0.15, and move this over 0.15, now this one's the one that's slightly misaligned, which is shorter, so less people are likely to notice it. Now this is aligned, and hopefully this one is aligned too, which it is. And yeah, alright, cool. They made a SMToH logo. They uploaded it in the Discord. Oh, I see it. It looks very good. I'm going to reply to that. I'm going to say, looks awesome. I would use that. If I guess I should ask, are they giving me permission? I don't know. How do I ask that? Do I say, let me use it? Or do I say, may I have permission? Or maybe they're watching right now, and that will do the job. Or maybe they'll just say it without me really asking. Anyway. Okay. Decorate these platforms now with Can Collide False platforms. Let me just copy and paste this Can Collide False platform, which is indeed Can Collide False. And honestly, just putting a few thingies on it like this should do the job. It's a very simple way of detailing that, but it looks very nice. This one, I will put one of these right there. I misclicked. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. One more. I'm actually going to put without like rescaling them. So I'm going to increase how long this is by 2 studs. I think that looks nicer. Excuse me, kind sir, but I am asking for full absolute permission to use this exact digital photograph for my video game. On the platform called Roblox. Almost forgot that part. What can I do here? I can do this. I don't know. Will that look weird with the tightrope? I think it'll be fine. Yeah. As long as that's not like on the seam between the 2 different colors. Here, let me do the same thing. Which I believe should work. Duplicate. Okay. That's done. Okay, now I just gotta go to the... There's only a little bit more false... Oh no, what did I just do? Oh no, undo. Okay, just a little bit more decoration of false paths. And that should be it. Well, I still gotta decorate all the conveyors. I'm probably just gonna do that not in the stream, because that's gonna be really, really boring. And I'm actually going to make these be the other color. Received a notification on my phone. Okay. I read it. It was not that interesting to any of you. Alright, that looks nice. How much? Okay. Sometimes it's a little annoying to select things to move them with this new movement update. Is there any way I can like disable selecting that little centerpiece that makes it center itself, also known as misaligning itself? Because that's probably just going to be more annoying than it is ever actually helpful. Okay, like 2 more platforms after this one. We're almost done with the detailing. Then we get to build actual gameplay that isn't just false gameplay I'm not really putting much effort into. Not that I'm not putting effort into these, you know, but it doesn't really matter if it's interesting. It's really just to make it look good from a distance so that there's stuff. And then that's the conveyor, so that will have the decoration of this. There. All right. It's coming together very nicely, and I'm sure it will look great once it's done. This might be a little bit tricky to add those two. I'll probably just add the little side pieces, not these, where it spells Among Us. So, yeah. There's a thing when you select a part in the bottom left. I have selected a part. Is it? Hold on. Are you talking about this thing down here? And move it. What? How do I move it? Yes, you are talking about that. How do I move it? Summon handles with tab. Okay, I'll maybe figure it out. What does summon handles do? It's not even doing anything. Tab summon handles. Aren't these wait. Huh? No, wait. What does that even do? That's helpful as heck when it works. Summon handles. That just sounds funny to me. I don't know why. Put the cursor near the edge and press tab of the screen. Oh, there's also the disable snapping with shift. There's toggle snapping. That's kind of useful, maybe. Put the cursor near the edge and press tab. You're supposed to not be moving or in scale rotate. Okay. You're supposed to be not in moving, scale, or rotate. Okay, so I'm in select mode. Edge of a part. I can't figure this out. Okay, we're just gonna move on. Okay, so there is full gameplay all the way up to here now. So, yeah, all that I need to still do is gameplay from here to here and here to here. I don't even remember what I said I was going to do for this. I think it was going to be continuing using these main client objects that I use throughout the Neptune floor. And I'd also like to make the detail style consistent with the rest, which is honestly pretty similar to over there. Yeah, well, we'll worry about that later. So let me move this temporary teleport out of the way. I won't fully delete it yet. And hold on, how is this themed? The parkour ahead is mysterious and confusing, but if you follow the lanterns, you will find your way. Good luck to navigate good luck navigating the farthest worlds of the solar system. You're almost there. Victory is within reach. All lanterns are can collide false. Yeah. So pretty much I'm doing the false paths only on like the main floor. So that I guess that ends here. So yeah, I want to just build some more gameplay and use some of those too. Move that out of the way too. Okay. Let's see. So we have just some scatteredness. Oh, and I also want to use 2x3s. That's a thing used on these last two floors. Yes, that's a floor. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember some of the stuff I was doing on here. Some of them were these, like, shadow blocks, which aren't going to be used here since there's no platforms beneath there. guess we'll use a rope swing. I can put one of those. I deleted it? Okay, hold on. Let me go way back to the asteroid belt and select these two things and make my way back. That got the orientation all messed up. There, that fixes it. This is basically a swing with a short rope length that you can jump like on top of. Let me reposition this too, and I also need to recolor it to be that color. And I'll put the little stud thing on top, which I've been doing on this. I'll get to that when I do detailing. Do I want that on an outside though, or should I put a little platform beneath it? I mean, the asteroid belt is an outside, but like this is so close, and this is supposed to be getting easier as you get closer to the end of the tower. Yeah, I'll do that. That should be good. So that gives you a small little safety net on that. Your life is to like and subscribe and hit that bell. Yes. I've never actually said hit that bell in the when I say subscribe please on the beg people to subscribe part of the video. Move that up a little bit. Okay. So you get up there. I don't want to go too high up because I have to go back down, like, because you need to land like right there so that this doesn't get messed up at all. Okay, I can do a little truss thing. I'm gonna do that. What was this? Oh wait. Oh, I see. These were like decorated things. Decorated, like those client objects, but these are decorated with the decoration style that I want to use every time I use them. This was copy paste anyway, so that's fine. But I want to copy and paste them from there, actually. Let me put a part here. Make it like a, let's do a 2x3. The reason there are so many 2x3s is because Neptune and Pluto are in a 2 to 3 orbital resonance, which means Neptune orbits 2 times for, no, Pluto orbits 2 times for every 3 times Neptune orbits the sun. I'm gonna test some stuff in studio because pizza. Valid reason. I'm already going too high up. I need to jump back down. Or rather, make the player jump back down, which this should work, I think. Yes, okay. And you shouldn't be able to jump to that, although I guess it's not that big of a deal if you do. And yeah, I'm already starting pretty high up anyway, so I need to move down. Make the gameplay move down. Let me put another 2x3. Hopefully that's not too hard to see against the dark background. It'll be fine. I'd like to do a truss thingy now, so let me take a truss from over here, along with its thingy that's inside the truss. Which is not neon, because there's not really any neon used here, except the golden neon for the lights, and I guess the neon that the planet is colored as also counts. Add tower models in Ring 5. I know, I gotta finish this tower though, but I'm finally working on it for the first time in like 2 weeks. Let's see, it's Saturday. Is there any chance I could get this video finished, like where I finish building it which would be the next Tower of the Planets video by Saturday, like a week from today. Probably not, honestly. I haven't even made like a building video since the Tower of Birthday Celebrations video. And that video was a lot different from my normal building videos, like that I like, because I'm kind of looking to change how they are from mostly live commentary to almost entirely post commentary, if not entirely post commentary, which is what Tower Birthday Celebrations was. I feel like that's a lot more entertaining and also lets the videos be a lot shorter. Like, yeah, the Tower of Birthday Celebrations also performed a lot better than most of the other very long live commentary and things. Like, all the recording I've been doing of this video, building all the other outsides and stuff, has not been with mic input. I've just been recording it while building it in silence for post commentary later. That, however, does mean it's going to take a lot longer to edit. Maybe. It might be the same, honestly, but probably longer. Because it's more editing heavy. But it's also shorter, so that, yeah, it's probably still longer to edit, though. But yeah, I'm looking to do that for this video. When Tower of Birthday Celebrations video has been 2 months. When SMToH release. We can play the game now. All the stuff I'm working on now, I'm like the latest work on Tower of the Planets, which has included that. It's included a bunch of outsides, changing them from just a temporary conveyor. Yeah, I'm gonna just like publish all that at once. I guess I could do that. I don't know. Just when I post the video, probably. This will be like a big update to this tower all at once, I guess. I haven't used a kill brick in a while. It's like a kill brick wraparound, but the wraparound itself is not a kill brick and everything else is. But also you can just go up the side. Okay, let's make it an impossible 11 stud, and you have to go around to the side. And then you have to jump from here on platforms you can now get to, which will be swings. Wait, don't copy paste them from there. Copy paste them from here. Wait, make sure I select that too, since they're not in the same model. There we go. Okay. You would go down here. Okay. I didn't like how it was lined up before. That's a little too far. Is that too far away? Let's see. I can't see anything. Yeah, that's a little bit too difficult. Yeah, I forget exactly what difficulty I'm aiming this part to be, because remember, after the Time Lock 6 part on Saturn, it slowly decreases in difficulty. Like, this is only, like, challenging difficulty by the end of here, so I'm looking for this to be, like, intense. Like, as raw difficulty. Of course, everything on the line and being not over safety net. This should probably be as easy as, like, I don't know, challenging like that, probably. I'd say this is challenging. Yeah. Might be worth nerfing this ladder flick just a little bit, though. But also doing that, which unnerfs it, so, okay. close that custom client object script too. I don't really need that open right now. Yeah, so I still don't know the difficulty, the marked difficulty I'm going to set this to be. I will decide it when I finish the tower finally and play through the whole thing. So that's going to be like the last thing I decide. Like the last thing I do at all on this tower is going to be deciding its difficulty. Let's make it a 2x3. Which will be at the end of the full playthrough video. After having played through it all, I will be able to properly decide what difficulty I want it to be. Which will probably be high insane or maybe low extreme based on how long it is, and also there's so much of it not over safety net. Yes, I really need to stop building so punishing towers. Whatever. Hold on, I want to do a hanging part again. Copy and paste one of these. This one I don't need to select the light blue part 2 since it's in the model. You should be able to jump to that. I'll move it a little bit closer though. Actually, let me make this slightly bigger too. That means I can move that over as well. You should make the swing part neon so it's easier to see. I might. Well, we'll see how it actually looks, which it's only going to be more difficult to see with the lighting effects that make things a little bit darker. Yeah, I might make it neon. We will take a look at that later. After I get this done. Which we almost are. I need maybe like 3 or 4 more jumps. Let's see, I've used swinging platforms lately, swings lately, and killbricks lately. How about I just do a simple, like, it's like challenging difficulty. Let's go like 6 stud wraparound. Orientation 0, 0, 0. Just 6 stud a bit much for challenging. We'll do 5 studs. Okay. This should be quite easy to jump to there. 6 studs? Or, no, I wanted it to be 5. We'll go over here, actually. Doesn't really need to be centered. Make it tall enough so you can't jump on it, and that should be close enough that you can just jump to the moon from there. What is your level in Among Us? I actually don't have an Among Us account. I should probably make one. But yes, that works. So I don't know what my level in Among Us is. Okay. Now, let's do some decoration, which should be pretty quick, since some of these things are already decorated anyway. Let's start with adding one of these. Where is it? Hold on. I lost it. Hold on. Right here. Adding one of these to that swing that you jump on top of. Wow, the selecting the center thing actually came in useful. Rare instance of that happening, as we have established. Okay. We could also add some blue. Yeah, I'm doing... When I was putting it over here, I was putting the green sort of on the edges of it, like 2 sides of it. I'm kind of doing that throughout this part too, so yeah. I copy and paste from this copy and pastable. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, wait, never mind. I saw the yellow lines in there. I thought I selected that accidentally. Here we are. Start here. Let me put a thingy. No, select the wrong thing. Right there. Like that. Then I'll put one on the other end too. And it might look nice to do that as well. Do it like that. Hold on. Undo, undo. Let me do like I did over here with a little thing just on top that isn't actually studded. Should set this to 0.25 and line it up like this. There we go. That looks better. Leave the 3x2s with no thing like that. What can I do here? If I had other such instances of walls like that. What if I do this? There. Roro, how did you mesh the smaller part to the larger part of the swing without Z fighting? You mean, this? Or do you mean this? I guess I'll explain both. It's because it's misaligned by 0.01 studs. The misalignment kind of has a negative connotation. It's not... It looks fine. It's like offset. There we go. It doesn't really look like a misalignment, so that's why that's why it shouldn't really be called a misalignment. Not quite like over here on this grave, where had I not unioned it and I instead made there be a little misalignment of 0.05 right there, that would look a lot more like a misalignment than this like extra little part does over here. Where is it? Here it is. It adds depth to it. So yeah, kind of a bad way of explaining the difference with that. But anyway, we will continue with some decoration. This definitely needs some decoration. Let's see. What if I do like this? Okay. I think that looks good. That's decorated. That's just, these just need to move out of the way. They're not part of the gameplay, actually. I could probably delete them, honestly. I'll leave them there for the time being. And this is the last thing that needs decoration. No, actually, yeah, both of those parts. Yeah, I will do like I was doing on the previous outside. Like that. Then we'll go a bit similar to the wrap over there. We'll make that like eye shape. There. I think I will like it. I think I will like it better like that. Do I? Think I... Let me do this. There we go. So you just wrap around. You also can't wall hop now, which I guess is a nice thing, although it's way easier to just do a 5-stud wrap anyway. That shouldn't be able to, like, do anything weird with physics, either. Okay. Now, I think that's done. Yes, that outside is complete. So that just leaves one last section, and then finally this will be done, this tower. Minus a bunch of other stuff. But the gameplay, the most important parts of the gameplay will be done. Currently, I think it's just a temporary teleporter. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually shown this final floor. yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this outside right now. Probably going to end the stream after I show you this. But, yeah. Oh, right. Got to press the buttons. But, yeah, this was Triton, Neptune's largest moon. So, you will do the gameplay, which will lead you over here. And last but certainly not least, Pluto. We're so far away that the sun is but a dot in the sky. This cold and icy world was once considered a planet, but it was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006. It's still included in this tower because I need a 10th floor and because, like, it's the best dwarf planet ever. There will be continued lighting effects from over there, like even darker. So a lot darker than what you see here, but it's okay, just go with it. In math, this part ends very philosophically. In math, 2 plus 2 will always be 4. In English, the articles will always be a, an, and the. But in science, things are always changing. Yes, this tower ends, like, very philosophically. Pluto was discovered in 1930, but in light of new understanding, new knowledge, it was decided Pluto wasn't a planet anymore. Specifically, Pluto fails to meet the requirements of clearing the neighborhood. There's supposed to be a quote there, hold on. It's not large enough to have the gravity needed to take anything in its own path around the sun into its own orbit. That was sort of the... Hold on. I gotta fix that typo. Clearing the neighborhood is supposed to be in quotes, but I forgot one of the quotes. Another quotation. Why is it not showing that? There's a quote there. It's just not showing up, though. What is up with that? There we go. Okay, I don't know what was doing that. It's not large enough to have the gravity needed to take anything in its path around the sun into its own orbit. Yes, the final floor is free. Book writing be like. You also got these spinning platforms, and you should see some 2x3s around too. There's that 2x3 though. Where's the next sign? Here it is. You jump over here. We know that knowledge and understanding is a quest that we can never truly succeed at. There will always be more things to learn, more things to discover, more places to explore, and yet we keep on learning to get as close as we possibly can to total understanding of the universe around us. There's something beautiful about that. Yes, I used 1,000,000% of my brain power to sound smart writing those. But it gets very philosophical by the end. Hold on. If I could quit falling... There we go. Why did I just fall? Why is that can't collide false? Let me fix that. This is good play testing, at least. That should be can't collide true. That should be can't collide true. That should be can't collide false. That should be can't collide true. Hopefully these are like that too, yeah. The only thing that should be can't collide false is one at the bottom, so you can't wall hop on it. Not that that would be a huge issue anyway, but may as well. There we go, okay. Now you go over here. Distance from sun, 3.7 billion miles. I don't know what a kilometer is. Next stop, Earth. And it says TOTP, and that is the wind room. There will be a bit more decoration here, maybe. So, observe this animation. So as soon as you do that, it'll give you the badge and stuff, and you'll have won. So if you disconnect during this kind of cutscene, it'll be okay. So then you look into the stars. Well, your journey across the solar system has come to a conclusion. You've explored many worlds, from the scorching landscape of Venus to the lakes of methane on Titan to the distant ice fields of Pluto. Of course, what you explored today was just one of trillions of planetary systems out there, each one just as diverse as this one. The scale of the universe is unfathomable. Atoms building molecules, molecules building asteroids, planets, and stars, all building galaxies, and ultimately everything that has and ever will exist. So next time you find yourself looking up at the night sky, take a moment to appreciate the truly beautiful universe we live in. GG. And currently you just get stuck on this screen forever. I will fix that. That'll like fade out. Okay, it does that at least. But that will like exit this like camera being locked. And you'll go to the win room. But yeah, currently you just get stuck there forever. Did you use the SMToH story kit for that? I actually did not. I used this custom client object, which similar to the one that was over on the auto section. This one, well, okay. So the custom client objects that I put over here on the palette thing, even though most of them I only used once, like for one section, such as the watercolor changer, I sort of made them so that they'd be easy to implement anywhere with, you know, these. Like, you can easily change the settings you want for them instead of going, like, into the code and rewriting the whole thing or something. That is not the case with the custom client object that makes it so if you move or jump, you die during this section, and for the thingy here. These are, like, so specific to this exact situation, it would be, like, impossible to get it more generalized, so, yeah. But, yeah, for some reason the tween surface wasn't working, so I had to, use, okay, actually, it doesn't look that, okay, never mind. I thought there were some funny, overly repetitive and terrible lines, but no. I had to use a for loop here instead of tween surface because it wasn't working. Yeah, this looks a bit goofy, though. Another thing that looks goofy is that. Setting that to true and then false might seem completely pointless, but what that is for is on that one line it shows that's like multiple lines. It was like going off the screen if I didn't set text scaled true and then text scaled false. So yeah, that's why that's there. That seems rather pointless. Yeah. I did use the tween surface though for moving the camera around. Wait a minute, so we just went across every planet including Earth just to go back to Earth on a ship that shouldn't be that far out from Earth, especially past the asteroid belt. Yep. Alright. And as far as the OST goes, which I'm going to be working on well past when I'm, like, this is fully in the game. Yeah, well. Where was I going with that? It'll be used on this last part here. By the way, if you're wondering what this is, these are to help align when I was making that, so they're kind of just temporary. But yeah, it'll end very beautifully on the music, which will also be scored for orchestra too, so it'll be using strings, unlike most of the songs here, which will be for concert band, which does not. So yeah, that is going to end the stream. I got a new personal best on Tower of a Depressing Future, even if I indeed have a depressing future because I fell. I finished this outside finally. I decorated the parts of it that won't be super repetitive, as in everything but the conveyors mostly. And I built this outside and decorated it. So all that remains to do is, let me pull up the list, hold on. I have like a list of everything it still needs to do. But for the tower itself to be finished, still looking for it, hold on. I can't find it. Found it. Okay. I still need to decorate the rest of that, build that, and then make the spacesuit on the International Space Station work, nerf the Saturn Time Lock 6 part, because it's really difficult and not sight-readable at all, and it needs to be. I need to build a win room, make a badge, set up legit mode, and add anti-exploit measures. But for the tower itself to be finished, it's decorate that, build a section here, and decorate it, and nerf that. But, yeah, that is going to conclude the stream. Where should I go stand for the outro? How about over here? Make a secret ending. I probably won't, but I could. Make the badge description about Among Us because the default map is in space. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the description. Might be something funny or not. Let me stand in front of the wind pad. Like here. Alright. Thanks so much for watching the stream. I really hope you enjoyed it. We made some good progress on Tower of the Planets today. Hopefully I can get this done soon. It'll be so nice to have this done. And then I can begin work on Ring 5 at long last, which I know a lot of you guys have been anticipating too. So, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video or live stream, but probably video. And have a great day.